Welcome to DCU Worlds. We have more news about the DCU, simply additions to the cast of the Supergirl movie. We will have actor David Krumholtz as ZOR-EL and actress Emily Beecham as ALURA, and we will also talk a bit about these actors, what they have done recently, and the great films they have worked on. We also had confirmation that was somewhat obvious that everyone already knew and speculated, not that it's a surprise for anyone, but Supergirl, played by Millie Alcock, will make her first appearance in the Superman movie before her own film. Well, we'll talk about all this, but before we start, don't forget to hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. Also, follow our other social media, Instagram and Threads, where I will keep you updated about this universe we all love. Well, as we know, the Supergirl movie has started filming, and at this very moment you are watching this video, filming is taking place in London. Many people said nothing has leaked from the set since they started filming because the Superman movie had many leaked set photos. But we have to understand that first they film the indoor scenes before they shoot the outdoor ones. With Superman, it was basically that way. I remember the Superman movie started filming 1 month, and only months later did those set photos leak that everyone saw and such. And I believe the same thing will happen with the Supergirl movie, but I think this time we will have fewer photos because if there are going to be leaked set photos, they will have to film in public places. But we must remember that the Supergirl movie will be heavily based on Tom King's comic. And as we saw in the comic, most of the story takes place in space. So these scenes that will happen in space will be filmed in studios, and that's why it will be very hard to leak anything from the movie unless they shoot some scenes in public places. So for now, if that's the case, we'll have to survive on crumbs from this movie until we get closer to the release. But anyway, now let's talk about this information that everyone already knew. So we have The Hollywood Reporter officially confirming that Millie Alcock will make her first appearance as Supergirl in the Superman movie. Everyone was already speculating about this because Millie Alcock was cast back when they started casting actors for the Superman film. So if not, then why would they cast Supergirl if her movie comes after Superman? So this is something everyone already knew, but now it's official. I have two reasons why it's important to have Supergirl in the Superman movie and why it's crucial for this film to take place after the Superman movie. First, it's really good to have Supergirl in the Superman film because it will already show the universe's connection. We know we'll see Supergirl in the Superman movie and then see her in her own film later on. Once Supergirl's movie is released, people will understand that these films are from the same universe, and maybe David Krumholtz Superman will also appear in the Supergirl film. I believe he will appear in that film, but that's just my speculation. It's not a confirmation. The second reason I think it's important for Supergirl's film to take place after Superman's is that if it occurs before Superman, it could get very confusing. It's easy to understand, yes, but general audiences can sometimes get a bit confused. That's why I think it's better for this film to take place after Superman's film. Additionally, at the beginning of the DCU, I believe they should tell their stories in the present for now, before moving on to stories set in the past while telling stories occurring in both present and future simultaneously. But I don't think that's going to happen because we already have Sergeant Rock's film coming out, the Amazon series that will likely take place millions of years ago. But I think for a start of the DCU, they should tell stories set in the present to avoid confusing general audiences. Besides confirming Supergirl in the Superman movie, many people also were already speculating that Supergirl appeared in the Superman trailer. This information came out a few weeks ago. I even mentioned it in one of my videos. They were saying that in that scene where Superman was with a robot at the Fortress of Solitude, you could see a reflection of Supergirl on the robot's helmet, and you can indeed see a figure resembling a woman with her arms on her waist. Maybe it really is Supergirl, or maybe it's nothing at all, but since there are crazy fans who look for something and end up seeing things where there's nothing, that's what happens. Well, now let's talk about the cast. We know that the main cast is already set. We have the villain cast, we have Supergirl cast, we have Ruthie, and now it has been confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter that actor David Krumholtz and actress Emily Beecham have been cast to play Kara Zor-El's parents in the Supergirl film. Before we discuss these actors a bit, I want to show what actor David Krumholtz said after he was cast as ZOR-EL. Well, the actor was very happy and ended up saying the following: "I was that kid. Overflowing drawers full of comics, escaping into worlds unknown, imagining myself having powers that would benefit the greater good. Joining the DC Universe is a mind-blowing privilege. Representing the symbol of hope in Supergirl as ZOR-EL is a personal triumph. My gratitude overflowing now like those drawers did. So it's clear that the actor, apparently from what he said here, is a comic fan, and now he will be part of a film based on DCU comics. He seems quite happy with the role. I was very pleased with his casting. I like when they cast an actor who enjoys the role they will play. You know, it's really bad to cast an actor who doesn't like a character or doesn't like the role, as this leads to them not fully committing to it. I think it's much more artistic to say when an actor has passion for their role, and apparently David Krumholtz does too. I'm very curious to see his work as ZOR-EL. The actor has done some great films, but was highly recognized for his role in Oppenheimer. And Supergirl's mother, ALURA, will be played by Emily Beecham, who also starred in Cruella and became more known for her role in Into the Badlands. She even looks quite a bit like Millie Alcock, which really makes sense since she'll be portraying Supergirl's mother. James Gunn also posted on his stories congratulating both actors for being part of the DCU, just like he always does. So I'm very curious to see how this film will turn out visually. I hope there are scenes set on Krypton. Maybe we'll get our first glimpse of Krypton in the DCU in this film, and perhaps flashback scenes showing Krypton's destruction. You know, that would be really cool if they showed that. It would add a dramatic aspect to Supergirl's past and story arc, like Supergirl witnessing everyone she loves being destroyed. So filming is happening right now at this moment, but there hasn't been any glimpse of the film or anything like that, unfortunately. I really hope something leaks, because before we saw Superman's trailer, what truly excited people were those leaked set photos from Cleveland. So I hope something similar happens with this film, and if not, at least they show some official image from it. Well, folks, that was all I wanted to share with you. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.